brother. It is great to see you, man. And it looks like from what I can see behind you, you're at home. You're in Nashville. How is it there?
I am. Everything is good. I have to preface this a little bit because, behind me, I've got a wall with a bunch of plaques and songs that I've written for people. And it's not to show off. It's like this is the only place in my house that I can keep quiet for my two kids.
Look, you deserve to show off with the amount of work that you've done, the people that you've helped, the music that you've put out there for our entertainment has been absolutely amazing. I mean, when you look behind you and you think about all the artists that you've worked with, the genres that you've put yourself through in working, whether it be pop, country, rock, whatever, the collaborations that you've done, like you have done a lot and you're a young man. How does it feel knowing that you've accomplished so much in just a short time?
I don't even really think about it if I'm honest. I just feel like I'm always kind of striving for the next success or milestone. I'm just always trying to be better. I don't spend enough time looking back on some of my successes like I probably should. But every time I walk into this room, it's a nice little reminder that I've been able to make a living, making music and playing music. Because there's a lot of people that wish they could who just don't have that luxury.
Now, you said, man, you are not a show off or in any means whatsoever. But is there one particular award that you're very proud of? And if so, what would the reason be?
Um, there's probably a few. Back in 2013, I believe I was nominated. A song that I wrote was nominated for Single of the Year at the Brit Awards, which is pretty cool. I'm a big
Yeah.
fan. Love it. Used to live there for a little bit, so that was pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, having a number one song is really cool as well. I had a Billboard number one in the U.S. a couple of years back. Yeah, there's always a couple that are kind of extra special, but as I said, I'm always just kind of trying to write the best songs and try to beat what I've already done.
You've definitely done that for us, my friend, because as we speak, 2021, we are in the summer. And you, my friend, have been able to put together a song with a great artist. This is why I was talking about collaborations. Um, I would never thought the two of you have gotten together to do this. I've heard the song. It's amazing. It's definitely a big hit. For folks who are wondering what we're talking about, they shouldn't because I know they're probably dancing and singing to it. What's the new single? Where's the collaboration from? And how did this all come together?
The brand new single is a song called Song of the Summer. I've kind of been sitting on this record for well over a year. We were going to release it last summer, if I'm honest, but we couldn't get it out in time. It wasn't going to be able to come out before the summer really got going, so we decided to wait a little bit. But it's actually good that we did because we turned the song into a duet, which features Irish superstar Una Healy. Some of your viewers might recognize Una from her days in the Saturdays, which was a massive girl band in the UK, like very, very big. And she has been doing her own thing now for a little while. She's a DJ on one of the biggest country music stations in the UK, Absolute Country Radio. And yeah, it's just really cool to get to work with her. She's fantastic. I love working with people outside the genre, as you could probably tell with Mahi May and the Good Ones a couple singles ago. For me, it's just collaboration. I love working with different people, especially if they're not necessarily in the country music genre. I think that makes it extra special.
How did this collaboration come about? Why was she the right person for this song? And what's the song about?
Well, first of all, Song of the Summer is an idea that kind of just hit me when I was listening to a pop radio station. They were talking about, they were playing a new song that was coming out by somebody, maybe it was like Dua Lipa or something. And they're like, man, this could be the song of the summer. And I heard that and I was like, you know what? There's a song in there somewhere because it doesn't matter how old you are, what era you grew up in. Everybody has a song of the summer. When they were younger in their youth, that takes them back to a certain place in time, probably when they were running around doing stupid shit. But yeah, Song of the Summer. I'm excited about it. The response, the early initial response to this song has been very similar to what I saw with Denim on Denim. The reaction, people are just digging this one straight out the gate. And, we all know what Denim on Denim went on to do. It just got certified platinum. So I'm hoping that this one will follow in those footsteps.
And why was she the right person to do this with?
I've just been a fan of hers for a while, kind of an admirer from afar. I'm very familiar with Una and all that she did in the Saturdays. And I wanted to work with someone different, someone that I hadn't worked before or wasn't necessarily in the country music genre. And she seemed like a good fit. And I didn't know her personally, but I had someone from my record company in the UK reach out to her management, who oddly enough is actually from Montreal. Uh, so that made it a little bit easier, and the collaboration came together. I actually still haven't met Una in person. We've done a bunch of recording together virtually and a couple interviews together and stuff, but I've actually never met her. So I'm looking forward to meeting her next month when I head over to the UK.
That would be great, man. Is this going to follow with an EP or album? Because knowing you, you've got a lot of music being just sitting there waiting to come out.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is probably the last single off of the good ones. I think we've had four or five singles now off that record, so this will be the last one, I think, and we'll probably start working on the new record soon. I'm always kind of constantly writing, even though I don't force it as much as I used to. I kind of just let it come to me, and I'll be probably starting to work on the new record very soon.
What is your personal favorite song of the summer growing up?
Ooh, that's a tough one. Recently, well, not recently, probably 6 years ago now, is "Happy" by Pharrell. I remember that coming out right in the summertime, and that was such a big record. I think a lot of people would agree with me on that one. That "Happy" by Pharrell is definitely a song of the summer at some point.
See, I'm a lot older than you, but I got to go back with Michael Jackson. Don't stop till you get enough. Back, I think
Yeah,
it was like '79. Like that was every time I hear it, all I think about is summer concerts, going to the swimming pools. Like that's what song of the summer is supposed to be. How would you feel if this song does become that trademark for people out there where 10, 15 years ago they talk about and hear this song and they go, "Man, that was my song of the summer."
I think that'd be incredible. I feel like I got a little bit of a taste of that with Denim on Denim. You know, that really was a lot of people's song of the summer, or so I've been told. But yeah, just always trying to get better. You know, writing the songs and putting them out, and hopefully they do something. It's nice when you see the reaction early on in a record, because a lot of the times you'll put something out and people have to kind of warm up to it a little bit. But with this one, straight away, people are really, really digging it. So I'm hoping that is an indication of what is to come with this particular song this summer.
What they may dig even more is you touring, man. What are the thoughts now? I mean, I was just reading for us here in Ontario, even though we're in stage one, there's talk we're going to jump maybe to stage three because things seem to be progressing really well. In the US, it seems like a lot of places is just open for business. What's going to happen with your business and touring? Any thoughts?
Yeah, the UK seems to be a little bit more ahead of Canada as far as opening up and live shows and stuff like that. So we're heading over to the UK next month. I've got two shows in London, a show in Manchester. It looks like we're picking up a show in Glasgow, and then I'm flying to Berlin to play over well, which the German market, believe it or not, has been really, really good for me. I've been putting in the effort, paying my dues, going over there numerous times and doing numerous small performances and mini tours. So I'm looking forward to being back over there and doing that. After that, I'm definitely going on tour next year. It's been too long. So we're almost done wrapping that up. So it'll be a cross Canada tour again. So hopefully people, well, I know people are going to be excited to see live music or not. Whether or not they want to see me is a different story, but they're going to see live music again. And I've got one last thing. I can't tell you the details. I really can't. I'm going to get
Yes,
in
you can.
trouble.
No, yes, you can.
I have a show in the Toronto area on the 6th of August.
Nice. Okay. Okay.
That is all I can say. And there's going to be a lot of people there.
Cannot wait for that. And hopefully I'm one of those people that's going to be there too. Any thoughts also? CCMAs, CMAOs, are you going to be involved with that in any way?
I'm not going to be at the CMAOs because when they wanted me to confirm my attendance, I just couldn't do it because I didn't know what was going to be happening with the border. Everything has just been so up in the air all the time. Things are constantly changing. Who can come in? We can't come in. Okay, now we can. And it's been very, a little bit frustrating just because I want to come back home and see my family. I want to come up and see my friends. Sean Desmond's been begging me to come up. He actually called me this morning. I'm like, I'm not coming up until August. Leave me alone, man.
He's too busy in the gym anyway, so don't worry about it.
He is always in the gym. I mean, that guy is looking good these days. He's working out hard.
Yeah, no, he definitely is, man. So what about CCMAs? Any thoughts there?
Yeah, I'm sure I'll be at the CCMAs. I don't see why not. I know they pushed it back. I think it's in November now
Hmm.
for me. So hopefully I'll be there. Hopefully I get offered a slot to perform. You know, last year I performed with Marie May for the good. We performed the good ones. So we'll see what happens this year. Hopefully I get the invite.
Man, my fingers are crossed for that, and I'm hoping I'm gonna be able to make both events too. Look, I'll let you go because I know you got things to do. Always a pleasure talking with you. Thank you so much for this great single for the summer. It's something we definitely need. I'm crossing fingers, man. Got to be
Awesome.
hopefully the next time, man. It's gonna be in person. I still gotta get my second shot, but it's gonna happen, and we're definitely, like I said, one on one, my friend.
Absolutely. I'd love to see you in person, man. It's always a good time. You know that. Let's get Sean in here and we'll go hang out or do something, man.
Yeah, he'll take us to the gym. We already know that.
Yeah. You and I, you and I can stay at his house and he can go to the gym.
I hear you, brother. My friend, thank you again for the interview.
He can Skype us. Thanks, man. I'll talk to you later.